wait a lifetime. In tricky situations, I will be a lifeline. Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt something like this before, no. Keep coming back for you time after time. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind, no. Baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. Ocean in between us, still I feel your heartbeat. There's something about you, baby, that makes me feel complete. Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt something like this before, I know. Keep coming back for you time after time. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind, no. Baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the route, yeah, baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Baby, I got you. I got you. I got you. The world is going wild when they come for you, and the river's running dry when it all falls through. Don't you worry about a thing, baby, I got you. Yeah, baby, I got you.
sunshine. Why you playing? Spotlight from my heart, sunshine. Why you playing? Spotlight from my heart, sunshine. Why you playing? I can change.
Seems so good.
Spotlight from my heart. Sunshine, my dear, why you playing? I just hope it makes some sense. Spotlight from my heart, sunshine, my dear, why you playing? I just hope it makes some sense. Spotlight from my heart, sunshine. My dear, why you playing? I can change.
Seems so good.
Spotlight from my heart. Take me back into your heart. Back into your heart. Take me back into your heart. Back into your heart. Take me back into your heart.
Test, test, test. Oh my god. Appreciate that, Daphnic. Oh my god, I can't believe that was happening to me. I've been on for 37 minutes so far, just talking to myself. Alright, let's see exactly what is happening here. I think what I'm looking for is requests. Right here. Yeah, it's blue request. API docs. Sure, sure. Request. Actually, that's a response. So, actually, is it? No, it's a request. A convenience method to set JSON as a request body. All right. Yeah, I have to ensure I'm passing that within here as well. Go to the end of that. Generate toast class. That should be sufficient enough. Perf. And then we'll just send our message object after the fact. Perfect. So now that should initialize our toast upon response. What's the error? This is true. Request message. Yeah. Res pound string, that's fine. So you need me to borrow this. Yeah, this doesn't look right at all. Yep. Expected string, found this. Assign message moods. I have strings, so I can implement copy. That's really strange. I'm already instantiating this in a few places. I don't think I want to restructure that just yet. Res title let is valid. Res class equals actually should do this. Post type. Error. We got that. We'll keep it simple. Title. We have toast type. We have title is fine. We have toast type. And message will just pull directly from our res data. I'm curious, can I do to string? Cool. All right, so this is not needed anymore. Oh, actually, yeah, that is needed. I don't need you anymore. Forward M, delete word. We'll keep that error there just so we could utilize it after the fact. I want to implement some sort of logging mechanism. And then let's make sure we're doing that. Then once we send our message, we then retrieve all the cards, and then that would hydrate the listing accordingly. All right, that is full circle. We should be good to go. Next will be just to clean up the IDs being displayed there.
I just wanna make you mine. Mine. I just wanna make you mine.
And our loading sequences should also be covered as well, because we're disabling the loader when the cards load. All right, so let's give this a try. Let's make PII the defaults. We got our success message. We reloaded our cards. Primary payment method. Let's do that once again. We got our success message. Primary method has been updated. Primary payment method. Set this guy QY. Perfect. We can dismiss that. Let's just clean this up and we should be good to go. That is in our card items. I'm gonna comment it out because I may need to debug. So I also need to add some notification messages for the removal of those objects. Let's go back to our payment service. We can literally just copy this exact code and add it here. Forward T. Repeat that. Delete that. It'll be JSON. Message string. Await. Everything here should be good still. Perfect. What I do need to make sure is our remove action is sending the appropriate message. So delete card. Yeah, we need to just make sure we're sending that. Success. V forward dots remove. Successfully removed. And we'll just do V4D remove error occurred removing payment method. So what we'll do is V forward curl bracket, remove message JSON. We'll do the same thing here. V forward semicolon message JSON. Perfect. So now we should have an error message for our removal action. And we should probably add another one for adding our card, just so we keep things uniform. All right, so I need to make sure my front end is right all. Yep. All right, so that should be there. And method successfully removed. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and do the same magic. With our update, remove card, get cards. Huh. Let's go to our billing page. Where am I calling that? On new payment method. Oh, it's in here. Huh. What's up, Wosa? Wosa? Welcome to the stream. On payment method, element callback. So that may be happening in here. Stripe error, that's how we're handling that. Create payment intents. Alright, so I need to remember where I am adding my credit card action. Alright, let's look at this real quick. Because on submit, we're triggering this guy. Appreciate the follow, Wusa. And welcome. We're dispatching our loading sequence. We're creating our payment intents. We're using our payment intents. And this is where we're getting our data back. Stripe error change. We're getting our message on change. Okay. Stripe error. Two 42. Add payment method. card. Confirm. No, but you could get banned. That's what you could do. Okay. Let's do that here. All right, so maybe. I'm usually in Discord a lot, talking ish with other degens. All right. So really what's going on is, since Stripe is handling the message response, yeah. We say the strangest things sometimes, I swear. It's all for good fun, you know. Alright, so I'm gonna have to call my toast. I really don't like it because it's changing the way I'm structuring things, but I'm gonna call it within my payment method because we're handling the Stripe response directly from the Stripe element, because that's just how it's been working. And I feel like adding an extra layer of abstraction just does not make sense. And I think just putting everything in here will make sense of everything. We have our inner callback loading. We're passing our message. Actually, success. This is our intent response, right? Oh, you could ask as many questions as you want. I could care less. I'm here to entertain, answer questions. We're all just doing the same thing. We're trying to get things done, so I don't mind the questions. On change emit, intent response. Intent response will include our confirmation, I'm assuming. Let's try and check here, because if this is the case, then we're in good shape. Let's check out the ID object application. I don't see that there. status, usage, payment method type. Okay, so that's what we're going to be reading. We're going to be reading this intent type. We're going to be using status. Because if I do 4422, four two, we have to make sure we do 4 2 2. Perfect. Add. Damn it. Well, that's the year. Confirm. Got it. Let's go back to payment method. Alright, I'm gonna actually log this just to make sure, because I have a feeling that this is gonna give us what we need, but I also have a feeling class So we're gonna do the same thing. But we're gonna do 2-4. Or is it 4-4-2-4? Yeah, that's fine. We just want to see where that console log is happening. So we're definitely not receiving it. we are triggering this, but since class does not equal success, we're not getting it. This is 125. I get it. I mean, okay. So it's fair to say that we don't have to set up that error message because we're already getting an output directly on the card model itself. So I'm probably not gonna add one. But we are turnkey. We have arrived to a full circle. I just got an error that I don't know of or know how that happened. Let's try again. Perfect. All right. All right, that actually covers everything. 108. Let's just clean up a bit. 108. Yep, you could be removed. Remove card. All right, so I guess we could begin on actually pulling the invoice history. And I don't know if I should keep the invoices locally on our database or pull them directly from Stripe. I don't know if Stripe will provide like a direct link to the PDF, because I know they do provide a PDF, and if I can have them handle that aspect of like auto generating the invoices, I would. Invoices. I don't even know if they provide that option, honestly. Line item, create an invoice. List all invoices. Customer ID, yep. Draft open, paid, uncollected, or voided. Yeah, I don't think they provide an option to auto-generate a PDF. Let's see. Stripe generate PDF. Generate invoice PDF link. I mean, hosted invoice page. This is like an active one. I mean, if they provide me a link, I could create a quick little PDF from it. And I also wouldn't mind like iframing it either. Like creating a little, like an accordion type effect. Like if they click on like read more, it'll just drop out, or even open up a little pop-up that iframes out to the hosted invoice. Definitely a possibility. Let's see. API for now. Unfortunately, it's something that we are thinking about adding in the future. This is 2018 though. You can discuss with our email support, blah blah blah. I mean, it's closed. Let's see what other people are using. Yeah, they're generating their own PDF. I mean, that's something I could create. You create and send an invoice, Stripe generates a unique URL for the invoice page. The page URL includes a secure, long, and random identifier, resembles the following example. Invoice URLs expire in 30 days after due date. If the invoice does not have a due date, the invoice expiration day after it finalizes. In all cases, the expiration window is never longer than 60 days. Even after expiration, any URL The dashboard displays or user retrieves through API are guaranteed to be valid for 10 days. Invoice ID. Ah, so they provide you the URL. You see, I could most likely use like Puppeteer and then initiate like a print on the hosted page and generate my own PDF, assuming that it's gonna be presented properly. All right, we'll be pulling the PDFs directly from their API.
I got all the signs, but I couldn't run then. I don't blame myself, couldn't see it coming. I know now, that's how they do it. They drag you in just to leave you feeling stupid. Hey, don't call me up, I know you know what you did, so I'm
Only return invoices for subscription specified in the subscription ID.
sorry for apologize. Lately I've realized that
Cool.
what goes around comes back around. What goes
All right.
around comes back around.
So we'll do this. We'll use their invoice API. We'll pass the customer ID, the subscription ID,
To make excuses,
and then this object should provide us the necessary
behavior towards you.
invoice URL, the hosted URL. Yeah, right here.
Seem to understand now, but they will never
Cool.
change, no matter how hard you try.
All right, let me actually create this object.
Don't call me up, I know you know what you did, so
JSON to Rust struct.
it's too late for apologize. Lately I've
Unable to read JSON.
goes around comes back around.
There we go.
Look so pretty on the outside. Got
They choose the worst colors.
someone. You can never tell at the first glance. They'll never save the lessons for you. Hey, don't call
Oh, that's better.
up, I know you know what you did, so I'm turning the radio up. Don't wanna hear it's too late for apologize. Lately I've realized that what goes around comes back around.
All right, this is our list. This is our invoice object. Lines. Let's go here. Let's make sure we don't have. All right, so we have lines. What is the data? My first invoice item. Lines. It's like an embedded list, inner list. We'll call that like line item. Lines, line items. Metadata, we already have that. Period. I just gotta make sure. Alright, we're good there. I gotta make sure we don't actually have these types already pre-generated. And if they do exist, we have to make sure they match the current scope. So I64, string, unit amount ID, billing scheme, metadata. Yeah, that's fine. Proration details. Payment settings. Let's make sure we don't have that. We do, which matches what we have. Alright, status. Transition. Nope, we're good there. Alright, so we're just gonna yank this. Oh man. Forget that I can't copy into my VM for whatever reason. So I have to load it in my VPN. My virtual machine, I mean. Stripe API docs. Let's regenerate this guy. I use VMware. I use VMware Workstation Pro. I was able to find a license for $1 on one of those wholesale websites. Too hard to pass out. Oh, wrong thing. Like they have this they have VM tools that installs in the actual OS, but for whatever reason it doesn't work. Yeah, I installed all that already. VMware has the same like paradigm. You have to install like VM tools, which enables like guest editions. But I'm using Pop! OS, and Pop! OS isn't one of their supported supported OS systems. Of others. That's fine. We don't need this anymore. Price. We already have price. It matches what we have so far, so we don't have to recreate this. Period doesn't appear to be something that we could use. This is line item right here. atomic. And then this is invoice. And this is just a basic response object, which allows us to specify whether it's a list or not. Alright, so we got those objects in place. We don't need none of this because we're already including it at the top of the file. Do you exist already? Automatic tax. It appears so. We will keep this guy. Value is fine. Yeah. Yep, true. This exists already. This should exist already. This shouldn't exist already. Yeah. Alright, those are all the errors. So now we have to add this endpoint to our Stripe service. Pub async. We need customer ID, which is a string. We need subscription ID. A list of invoices. This is a get, so all we have to do is do this number on it. I'm gonna also have to create a from serializer to parse our response. Am I? Actually, no, I don't think so. Voices. Customer. Just gonna do that. All right, so we have that. So what we're looking for is this is a response. Res lists. Wait, is this the right object? It should be. Invoice. Invoices, data, return, invoices, make sure I spell things correctly, customer, subscription, forward L, option, forward, back, get account subscription. Huh, let me check something. Get account subscription. All right. Perfect. I mean, I could probably simplify this actually. And omit really and truly, I think customer ID is sufficient enough. Yeah, I think that's fine. Board S. Yeah, I think that's fine. So all we really need to do is this. Like if I wanted to get granular, I would probably like allow them to see all the invoices associated to that subscription, but I just want them to see all their invoices. So I don't think I need to go in that into that level. Granularity. All right, so we're gonna do list all invoices, counts, Stripe customer ID, await, if some invoices HTTP response, okay, body, we'll do some start date magic here, to string, invoices, unwrap that. If it doesn't pass this guy, then it's not gonna be able to pass this, so I'm not too worried about the error case there. And then we'll just end it off here with that request. We have to make this explicit, obviously. Yeah. Forward, semicolon, remove, delete. All right, I think that's good. We just need to call it in our front end. Is there an error somewhere? Yeah, there's a few errors. It's an option. If the customer ID doesn't exist, it should give me a system error. Actually, to make this standard practice, we should basically message data never occurred. Message dot class string. All right. We have to keep things standard, so we're passing our message object so we can handle it within our toast properly. Alright, so that should be good. An error occurred retrieving. Fine, we'll use that. Invoices. All right, so now we go to our front end. Invoices. Okay, before we do that, we'll just grab all the invoices and we should be good. So that's another one we should be calling within. I almost forgot, I need to ensure that we're doing get invoices. Invoices. On get invoices. Well, for now, we'll just keep it blank. I need to bring in our invoice object as well. We have to clean it up just so we're not outputting unnecessary data to the front end. We'll just yank this a few times. On get invoices. Get invoices. This one we could call directly. We could do self get invoices, and that should be fine. And then this is where we're gonna handle our response. So we'll worry about that after. But this will get executed on load right here. Invoices, bad requests. Let's make sure we're invoice get invoices. Right. Well, I mean, it worked. Our API worked. We're getting the appropriate error response, but that means our data isn't set up appropriately. Let's do this. Let's make this a match. Let's make this okay. Um, error. It's possible that either my object is failing to convert to the type I'm instantiating, or there's a incorrect API request occurring. Let's just set this to debug. I gotta get in the habit of doing the match instead, because this helps with debugging a lot quicker. Oh, it's not at this level. Sure, let's move this back. Let's go here. Go to definition. We have to set up the match here. That should work. Invoices, error. See what this outputs. Stripe service. That shouldn't be an issue. What do you mean? Oh, that is an issue. Missing field invoice item. All right, so it's definitely, let's see what print line, res, text, await. See what this outputs. All right, let's try this again. Let's see what object we're getting. So I mean, it's giving us... Oh, I see, it does give us a PDF. I knew that was a thing. Is that even an object there? Now I'm curious. Let's go here. Yeah, invoice PDF right here. So it's unable to find invoice list. It's unable to find the invoice list object. So we gotta figure out why. Where are you? Defaults, fact, customer IDs. Invoice items. Invoice item, and that's a line item. So let's go in here. All right, these are our lines. Where's live mode? Right here, period. So invoice is not even on the list unless it's down here. Yeah, so this is gonna have to be... We're gonna have to set this to a value, unfortunately. Because this could be a null option. For new programmers, the one that gets you going, I would say JavaScript, just because it's very diverse, and from experience, I think it's easier to get into. Welcome to the stream, Hyper. Yeah, I think that's fine. We just have to make sure. Let's go back here. Let's uncomment this guy out. I think we're in good shape. I honestly think we just have to go through the query itself and identify the items that are not matching, such as invoice item. It may make sense just to remove it. Invoice item. We'll uncomment this out. And we'll try again. What field though? Expected once I-64 got null. I'm assuming you're it. I get this weird phenomenon that whenever I see someone else programming setup, fonts, and colorway looks much cleaner than I ever managed to make in mine. I mean, I may actually switch themes to Rose Pine just because I think the color difference between like different types and like different context types, like variable names versus types, like this is very hard to identify. Oh, this is a type and this is a variable, you know. But I still haven't fine-tuned my setup, to be completely frank. I'm still fighting it. I finally was able to get the C# debugger DAP and the autocomplete working properly, as well as Rust Analyzer and all the Rust tool LSP things. And I got them to coexist as well, so they work flawlessly now. $137. Oh, I don't use OmniSharp anymore. I use Core LSP. I think that's what it is. I'm actually curious. Hold on. Core CLR. I'm using Netcore Debugger for my debugging. I don't know if you're interested, but this has been helpful to me to identify. Yeah, Netcore Debug by Samsung is the one I use for like DAP debugging and like setting breakpoints. And as for... Oh, I know what it is. Alright, so... And with COC, I use C# LS. That's something that .NET has... Yeah, I finally got it to work perfectly. These two binaries are the key to everything. It's like the LSP instead like emphasis on like what to use, and you know, the error outputs and the inlay hints are on point with this. Yeah, cool. But I don't have to worry about that right now, since I'm writing Rust. I need to figure out what's the cause. So it says 137. Alright. I mean, I know what to do. Now it's just to finesse the type that we're using, just so it outputs properly. That's really all we have to do now. So it's saying 137. Yeah, it's pretty bad. CLC has been doing a good job, but like any other like LSP for like Rust Analyzer, it just takes a while for it to catch up. So I can make a change and the LSP won't understand that happened. But if I do make a change on my TOML file, I mean, CLC has a pretty, like, you'll see it like a little progress bar at the top bottom right corner. You don't see it because I have my face over it, but you'll see like a little progress bar of it actually looking through your entire code base and indexing everything. Does a pretty decent job, but again, Rust Analyzer, I think there has to be some improvements done there. It's a bit slow on catching up. Alright, so we're dealing with 137. It says so 1, 2, 3. Let me just copy all this actually. $137. Next payment attempt. That's the type that it's messing up on. So we'll go back here. We'll go to forward curly brackets, and then we'll jump to definition. So what was it again? Next payment attempt. This guy. So what I'll do is I'll make it a value. And that should be good enough. I'm gonna mark this. Hey, if you see, cargo check is like checking my entire project folder for any changes. This is fine. We'll comment this guy out. All right, now back to testing this. Missing fields. Save default payment method. Models. Saved payment. Where are you? Save defaults. It's down here. Uncomment this for now. Redaction. Like really, I only really want just a few like fields from it. So I might just comment everything out and just use what I need. Oh, invoice got parsed. Let's actually do this. Let's keep. Yeah, it is. This is the object directly from Stripe. So Stripe like keeps tracks of everything. So all I really need to do is, I wonder if I could just comment out the ones I don't need. URL. See, all I really want is ending balance. Discount seems like something I want. Description. I think this is fine. Customer tax ID. I think I shouldn't need to pass this since we're already in the account of the user. Currency created, collection method, charge. I don't need this. Hosted URL, I want that. Lines. I don't think I need the lines because I'm ready. All I really want is the invoice ID. The invoice PDF, I mean. Payment. Quotes. Starting balance. Status, that's fine. We'll keep that. Subtotal, that's fine. Subtotal excluding taxes, that's fine. I don't need that. Yeah, I think that's fine. And we'll keep them here just in case we need to like uncomment it and use them, but overall, I don't think I need all these. Let's try this again. Invoices. Amount paid. Subscription ID. Period. We have our invoice ID. Like, I don't see an invoice ID that's usable. All right. I mean, for now, that's gonna do. So we are receiving that data back. What we need to do is go back here, go to our payment service, get invoices. We're obviously getting an object issue. We're just gonna go here real quick. Don't save. I'm just gonna go here real quick. I'm just moving over I'm moving over this class to my front end just so I don't have to rebuild this. Source. Base. Source. Models. There we go. All right, that seems fine. That seems fine. Perfect. All right, so with that said, all we have to do is invoice where are you? Right here. Did it find you? I don't think it did yet. See, this is the issue where it's actually like not identifying my types properly, essentially. Payment request on get invoice. We have to update that to include. So we're dealing with a vector of invoice. Perfect. Invoices. Invoices. Success. What I want to know is why is it outputting as a string? It should be the object itself. It just doesn't seem like good practice. Oh, I'm in accounts, that's why. Payments. No, we're outputting that. We're getting this here, payments. Yeah. We'll just do invoice. An empty vector. Invoices. now we'll actually get a proper JSON response rather than it being stringified. Cool. So this works. Just let's test this out first. Let's refresh this. See our output. See, now that's a bit more appropriate. Like, all I really care about is the total, the dates, the status, and the download. So I could really just remove all those except those values. Invoice, that's fine. We got created, we got amount, we just need status. And that's until I actually like need to implement more, but right now I'm leveraging Stripe's, you know, PDF. I'm not really doing anything major with that information. Model payments. We have to make sure we're making that same adjustment here. And maybe ID. Let me actually go back to that. So we got ID, we got created, amounts paid, we got status, and we got, where's the invoice URL? Right here. So let's actually make sure, yep, we're getting the ID here as well. So that should actually work properly. Let's just rerun our service. So I actually have to step out, but I will be back today. I will raid someone real quick. Let's find them, aka right here. I will be back like in the next 30-40 minutes. I need to pick up some vinyl flooring. So I will be back, but I appreciate everyone stopping by, and hope to catch you guys when I get back. Talk to you guys.